When most people think of Switzerland, they picture its famous mountains, rolling green fields, and sparkling blue lakes, a landscape so perfect it could be a painting or a postcard. These iconic scenes have become symbols of the country, drawing visitors from around the world to marvel at their beauty. But beyond these well-known sights, there exists another Switzerland, one that is quieter, more intimate, and often overlooked by those who rush from one landmark to the next. Tucked away from the main roads, hidden valleys and forgotten lakes patiently wait to be discovered. Here, ancient trees stretch their branches overhead, filtering the sunlight into a gentle, dappled glow, while still waters mirror the ever-changing sky above. These are not the Switzerland of crowds and cameras, but of secrets kept by nature itself, places that reveal their wonders only to those willing to slow down and look a little closer. Here, the grandeur of the Alps gives way to a more personal connection with the wild, inviting you to experience the landscape in a new and meaningful way. Imagine wandering along a quiet forest trail, where the only sound is the gentle rustle of leaves overhead and the occasional call of a distant bird. The air is fresh, tinged with the scent of pine needles and rich earth, grounding you in the present moment. Sunlight dances across the forest floor, illuminating wildflowers and patches of soft moss. With every careful step, you notice small miracles, a beetle making its way across a leaf, a single wildflower blooming in the shade, the intricate patterns of nature unfolding at your feet. These places are vibrant, living ecosystems, each with its own unique story. They offer sanctuary to creatures great and small, from shy deer grazing in the shadows to birds flitting through the branches and insects hidden in the undergrowth. To find them is to discover a world untouched by the rush and noise of modern life, a place where time seems to slow down and the outside world fades away. It's an invitation to pause, to observe, and to truly appreciate the delicate balance of nature that sustains all life here. In these tranquil spaces, we can shed the noise and distractions of daily life, allowing ourselves to simply be present and at peace. This is the Switzerland we'll explore together, a world of quiet beauty, profound peace, and endless discovery, waiting just beyond the familiar. So let's step off the well-trodden path, open our senses, and listen closely to the whispers of a hidden world that few ever truly see. The true journey begins here, where adventure and serenity meet in the heart of nature. Our journey begins in the magical Verzaska Valley, tucked away in the sun-drenched region of Ticino, Switzerland. This is a place where time seems to slow down, and every breath of air feels fresher, every view more enchanting. Here, a river of emerald green flows over smooth white stones, its clarity revealing every pebble beneath. The water is so pure it almost looks unreal, shimmering in the sunlight and inviting you to pause and marvel at its beauty. The valley is narrow and steep, lined with chestnut and walnut forests, and dotted with ancient stone villages clinging to the hillsides. These villages, with their slate roofs and winding paths, tell stories of generations who have called this valley home. Life here moves with the rhythm of the seasons, unchanged for centuries. Spring brings a burst of wildflowers, summer fills the air with the scent of grass and river, autumn paints the forests gold, and winter wraps the valley in a quiet hush. The people of Verzaska live in harmony with the land, knowing the secrets of the forest and the moods of the river. Their traditions are woven into daily life, from tending gardens to gathering chestnuts and celebrating local festivals. Walking along the river's edge, you're surrounded by the soothing murmur of water and the scent of wildflowers or fallen leaves, depending on the season. Every step reveals a new detail: mossy stones, fluttering butterflies, or the gentle rustle of leaves overhead. Watch for a dipper bird darting through the current, its quick movements a reminder of the valley's vibrant wildlife. Or spot a lizard sunning on a stone, perfectly still, soaking up the warmth of the afternoon sun. The valley is a sanctuary, a place to escape the world's noise and reconnect with something fundamental. Here you can find peace, solitude, and a sense of wonder that's hard to find elsewhere. The colors are vivid. The green water, white stones, and deep forests create a living painting. Every glance is a reminder of nature's artistry, and every moment spent here feels like a gift. To spend time here is to be reminded of the pure, unadorned beauty our planet can create. It's a place that inspires reflection and gratitude for the natural world. Verzaska is a hidden treasure, waiting to be discovered. Let's explore its wonders together and uncover the secrets that make this valley truly unforgettable. The rocks of the Verzaska River are nature's sculptures, shaped by millennia of flowing water. Smooth granite boulders, some pure white, others streaked with gray and black, form natural pools and basins. The river's green water contrasts beautifully with the pale stone, creating a scene that changes with the light. In summer, sun-warmed rocks invite you to rest and watch dragonflies dance above the surface. Mosses and tiny plants cling to crevices, thriving in this miniature world. Every detail tells a story of resilience and adaptation. As seasons change, so does the river's character. Autumn leaves swirl in eddies and winter snows dust the highest boulders. The river never stops shaping its bed, a masterpiece in constant creation. Here, stillness brings a sense of peace and belonging. The Stone River is a lesson in nature's artistry and endurance. It's a place to pause and marvel at the beauty carved by time. High above Kandersteg lies Eschenensee, a lake of breathtaking beauty. Many see it from afar, but its true magic is found by walking the quiet trails along its shore. Fed by glacial streams, the lake glows turquoise, cradled by towering peaks and glaciers. On calm days, the water becomes a perfect mirror, blurring the line between sky and earth. Silence reigns, broken only by distant waterfalls or the call of alpine birds. Meadows around the lake burst with wildflowers, gentians, buttercups, and the iconic edelweiss. Butterflies and bees drift from blossom to blossom, filling the air with life. Sitting by the shore, you feel the mountain's power and serenity. The lake's color shifts with the light, from milky turquoise to deep sapphire. Eschenensee is a place for awe, reflection, and connection to the wild. It's a reminder of the untamed beauty that still exists. Eschenensee's story is one of ice and time. Formed by a landslide that dammed the valley, the lake slowly filled with glacial melt from the surrounding peaks. Glaciers, rivers of ice, grind down the mountains, carrying rock particles that give the lake its unique cloudy turquoise color. The glaciers are ever present, their cracks and groans echoing across the valley. Sometimes, ice breaks off and splashes into the lake, a dramatic reminder of nature's power. Trails around the lake offer views of these ancient glaciers, their blue and white surfaces stark against dark rock. These glaciers are a living record of Earth's history and a warning for its future. Eschenensee is a gift from the glaciers, a temporary jewel shaped by ice, rock, and water. Its future depends on the glaciers that feed it. Now we reach the Great Aletsch Glacier, the largest in the Alps, a vast, silent river of ice stretching over 20 kilometers. Its sheer size and quiet grandeur are breathtaking, a reminder of the immense forces that have shaped these mountains over millennia. The glacier winds its way through the heart of the Bernese Alps, carving a path that is both ancient and ever-changing. Standing on a ridge above, you feel the raw power of nature. The air is thin and cool, and the silence is profound, broken only by the distant crack of shifting ice. The view stretches endlessly, making you feel both small and deeply connected to the landscape. The glacier's surface is a mesmerizing pattern of white ice and dark moraines, marking where smaller glaciers have merged. These lines tell a story of movement and time, tracing the glacier's slow journey down the valley. The best way to experience Aletsch is to walk the high trails through the ancient Aletsch forest. Each step brings new perspectives, from sweeping vistas to intimate glimpses of alpine life. Here, centuries-old Swiss stone pines stand as witnesses to the glacier's slow movement. Their twisted trunks and deep roots have weathered countless seasons, thriving in the thin mountain air. The air is crisp, scented with pine, and the ground soft with moss and needles. Every breath feels pure, and the forest floor is a tapestry of green, brown, and gold. Only the wind and the distant groan of the glacier break the silence. It's a place where time seems to slow, inviting quiet reflection and awe. From the trails you see deep crevasses and the glacier's immense scale, billions of tons of frozen water. The ice glows blue in the sunlight, hinting at the ancient snow compacted over centuries. The Aletsch Glacier is not just a spectacle, it's vital to the region and a symbol of our changing climate. Its meltwaters feed rivers and sustain life far beyond the mountains, connecting distant valleys and communities. Its presence is both humbling and urgent. As we stand in its shadow, we are reminded of nature's power and our responsibility to protect these wonders for generations to come. The Aletsch Glacier is alive, moving slowly but relentlessly, up to 200 meters a year at its fastest. Its grinding force carves the valley, shaping the landscape into a grand U-shaped masterpiece. Medial moraines, dark lines of rock, trace where smaller glaciers have joined. Listen closely and you'll hear the glacier's voice, streams gurgling on the surface, water plunging into deep shafts, and the ice creaking as it shifts. But the glacier is shrinking, retreating rapidly as the climate warms. Markers along the trail show how much ice has vanished in recent decades, a sobering sight. To witness the Aletsch today is to see something magnificent, yet fragile and threatened. It's a powerful call to action, a reminder that our choices shape the fate of these wonders. The glacier is a barometer of our planet's health. Exploring these hidden places is a privilege and a responsibility. Their beauty lies in their wildness and fragility. Gentle discovery means traveling lightly, staying on marked trails, leaving no trace, and letting nature remain undisturbed. The best souvenirs are memories, photos, and the peace these places give us. Respect extends to local communities, whose traditions are woven into the landscape. Supporting local businesses and learning about the culture ensures our visits have a positive impact. This turns travel into a meaningful exchange, enriching both visitor and place. Gentle travel is about humility and gratitude, recognizing we are guests in these wild spaces. By moving quietly and observing patiently, we become guardians, not just tourists. We help preserve the magic for those who follow. Every step can be an act of care. Let's be part of the story of preservation. Switzerland's hidden valleys, lakes, and glaciers are more than destinations. They're sanctuaries for the soul. They remind us what the world can be when allowed to thrive. Protecting these places is a promise to ourselves and future generations. It takes collective effort and a shared commitment to cherish the wild. Awareness, love, and action are the keys. Seek the hidden paths, listen to the quiet, and let wonder inspire you. Let these experiences change you. Become an advocate for nature's preservation. Whether in the Alps or your local park, tread lightly and protect what you love. The story of our planet is still being written. Let's choose hope, respect, and care. Together, we can keep the promise.